Plant City, Florida. Plant City is an incorporated city in Hillsborough County, Florida, United States, approximately midway between Brandon and Lakeland along Interstate 4. The population was 34,721 at the 2010 census. Despite many thinking it was named for flora grown at plant nurseries in its tropical Gulf Coast climate, it was named after prominent railroad developer Henry B. Plant. Plant City is known as the winter strawberry capital of the world and hosts the annual Florida Strawberry Festival in the late winter, which is attended by people from all over the United States as well as many people from around the world. Plant City's original name was Ikpuksesa after the Indian village that once occupied the territory. Its name caused so much confusion that the city was renamed Cork, after the postmaster's Irish hometown. It was finally given the name Plant City in commemoration of Henry B. Plant and his railroad, which significantly boosted the commerce in this primarily agricultural community by incorporating it with the South Florida Railroad. Plant City was the spring training home of baseball's Cincinnati Reds, who played exhibition games at Plant City Stadium from 1988 to 1997. Plant City is located in northeastern Hillsborough County at 28 degrees 1 and 82 degrees 8 W, 28.017 degrees north, 82.133 degrees west, 28.017, minus 82.133. Interstate 4 runs through the northern part of the city, with access from exits 19 through 25. I-4 leads east 12 miles to Lakeland and west 23 miles to Tampa. U.S. Route 92 is the main highway through the center of Plant City, running generally parallel to I-4. Florida State Road 39 crosses U.S. 92 in the center of Plant City and leads north 15 miles to Zephyrhills and south 6 miles to Hopewell. According to the United States Census Bureau, Plant City has a total area of 28.1 square miles, of which 27.2 square miles are land and 0.93 square miles, or 3.31%, are water. The city and its surrounding area are in the Southern Flatwoods Ecological Community as defined by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The region as a whole is noted for its sandy, infertile, and poorly drained soils. In and around Plant City, however, high organic matter content and scattered phosphate nodules make many of the soils more fertile than typical for the flatwoods. Plant City, as does most of Florida, has a humid subtropical climate with humid and hot summers and warm, drier winters. Since the coolest month mean temperature is 61 degrees Fahrenheit, it narrowly misses the definition of a true tropical climate. The Hillsborough County School District operates all public schools in Plant City. Wish Farms, the largest strawberry producer in Florida, has a large presence in Plant City. As of the census of 2000, there were 29,915 people, 10,849 households, and 7,843 families residing in the city. The population density was 1,321.9 people per square mile. There were 11,797 housing units at an average density of 521.3 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 71.67% white, 17.42% Hispanic or Latino of any race, 16.16% African American, 0.37% Native American, 0.89% Asian, 0.04% Pacific Islander, 9.10% from other races, and 2 or more races were 1.77% of the population. There were 10,849 households out of which 36.9% had children under the age of 18 living with him, 52.7% were married couples living together, 14.8% had a female householder with no husband present, and 27.7% were non-families. 22.9% of all households were made up of individuals and 9.3% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.73 and the average family size was 3.20. In the city, the population was spread out with 29.4% under the age of 18, 8.9% from 18 to 24, 29.1% from 25 to 44, 20.2% from 45 to 64, and 12.3% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 33 years. For every 100 females, there were 93.0 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 89.3 males. The median income for a household in the city was $37,584, and the median income for a family was $43,328. Males had a median income of $33,417 versus $23,585 for females. The per capita income for the city was $18,815. About 11.3% of families and 14.7% of the population were below the poverty line, including 22.1% of those under age 18 and 13.3% of those age 65 or over. Plant City Airport is a public-use airport located 2 miles southwest of the Central Business District. Plant City Union Depot served both the Atlantic Coast Line Railroad and Seaboard Air Line Railroad even after the merger into the Seaboard Coast Line Railroad until passenger service ceased operations in 1971. The east-west ACL tracks cross the north-south seaboard tracks at a 90-degree angle at the southeast corner of the station. The station has been on the National Register of Historic Places since 1975. Amtrak's Silver Star still uses the line west to eastbound ACL tracks, although it does not stop there. Here there is a diamond of 2 railroad tracks. Both tracks are now owned and ran by Class 1 Railroad, CSX. Here, there is a train watching deck where you can watch CSX freight trains and Amtrak's Silver Star train pass. You can also watch the Tropicana Juice train here. On a rare occasion, you can find another locomotive leading a CSX train. Closest stations are Tampa or Lakeland. The Plant City Police Department is the law enforcement agency for the city of Plant City. The annual budget for the police department for 2017 to 2018 was $10,413,994. There are several locations in Plant City which have been included in the National Register of Historic Places. They are: Alafia River State Park is located nearby. On October 12, 2009, the Plant City Commissioners voted 4-1 to essentially ban all new murals in the historic district of Plant City. Current murals being painted are not affected by this ban, but no new murals can be painted unless the owner of the building can prove there was an already existing mural on the wall before 1994. The ban was set in motion by a complaint that a recent mural by Blake Emery, a rendition of Norman Rockwell's April Fools, contained a sex organ in the painting. Even though the creators of the mural insisted it was not intentional, and immediately altered the section of the mural, City Commissioners hastily cast the vote, adding that they may revisit this ban in the future. City Commissioner Bill Dodson was the only vote against the ban, saying he was looking for a more thought-out and complete ordinance over an immediate and outright ban. Plant City has formalized sister city agreements with the following city. Formalized sister city agreement